What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns here, welcoming you to the fourth installment of Q&A, a series where I answer your questions, whether they're related to Grand Theft Auto Online, gaming in general, or other. So, we're having a little race here. Delinquent aced gamers and me from last weekend, and we're in barracks getting chased by the cops. So it's pretty funny. So some you can watch while we do the Q&A session today. And this is more of the stuff that we do every weekend. A lot of us get together on the Xbox Live, playing Grand Theft Auto Online, doing missions, earning RP. And of course, it's going to be happening again today. FYI, 12 noon Central, 6 p.m. UK. My gamer tag, of course, is obviously GeauxBurns, so feel free and send me a friend request, and you can join us and partake in all the action and shenanigans we have going on today. All right, so the first question comes from John. He wants to know, what kind of differences do you think we'll see with next gen concerning missions, vehicles, guns, customization, changing environments, etc.? Well, thanks for the question, John. And I think with the exception of the improved graphics, the draw distance, the weather, I don't really know if there's going to be a real big difference when it comes to how the missions are from last gen consoles, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, going into the next gen consoles, Xbox One and PS4 when they come out on November 18th. Now, there may be some new vehicles, obviously. We're supposed to be getting the Dukes for every last gen Grand Theft Auto Onliner that moves over to the next gen consoles, along with a new blimp and the Dodo seaplane. There's obviously going to be new guns, as always, with new DLC, so who knows what new weapons we may be getting in future DLCs for the next gen version of Grand Theft Auto Online. Obviously, we'll be getting changing environments, more wildlife. Hopefully, we'll get wildlife in Grand Theft Auto Online. That's something that has been severely lacking with the 360 and PlayStation 3 versions. And customization. Hopefully we'll see more customization. I think maybe better facial customization would be really, really awesome. Much better than that hereditary system that we currently have where you pick out your grandparents and you pick out your parents. It's really stupid. Hopefully it'll be more like Skyrim, where you go in, you have several eyes to choose from, several noses and whatnot, for anyone that wishes to recustomize their character, maybe even have a plastic surgery option. But when it comes to character builds, I think Rockstar has to unfortunately keep that generic, even though we want to see, various builds like skinny, tall, short, fat, etc. I think the reason why they keep them generic, like one for male, one for female body type, is for all the clothing, because they have to mod the clothing to fit all the male characters, and then they have to mod all the female clothing to fit all the female characters. So I don't see that aspect changing. So I hope that answered your question, John. Moving on to the next question, coming from Phoenix. What is your dream car? Okay, Phoenix, good question. Now, I have a lot of cars in both my garages. In fact, the other day I was doing a bit of modification. I sold a couple, by the way. Got rid of the Jester. I just don't drive it as much as I used to. And I'm always driving around in my Massacro or Massacro or whatever you want to call it. So I needed a few bucks. But my dream car, ever since I was a kid, I've always loved the Lamborghini brand. Doesn't matter, Diablo, Aventura, Hurricane, etc. I love Lamborghini, which is pretty obvious if you go in one of my garages and you see the only two Supers I have are Pegassis, which is the Grand Theft Auto version of Lamborghini. I have the Pegassi Vaca, and of course the Zentorno that came with the High Life DLC. So yes, Lamborghini is my dream car. So thanks for the question, Phoenix. Moving on to Adam. He wants to know, what job do I have or did have? Now, I've had a lot of jobs throughout my life. When I was a kid, I helped my dad out during the summertime with his landscaping business. He had a nursery and landscaping, and a lot of back-breaking work, digging ditches and stuff like that, just to make a few bucks when you're in your teens in the hot, humid summers here in the South in the United States. Then when I graduated from high school and moved to Louisiana, I started working for my grandfather's company as basically a clerk and a gopher while doing college. So I did a lot of part-time work, just helping out everybody at the office, running errands and whatnot as a clerk. And then I got into radio through college, through telecommunications, And I started out as an intern, then became a board op, and of course, eventually became an actual radio on-air personality. Started off with weekends, eventually moved to overnights, and then of course to nights on one station in Baton Rouge when I lived down there for a few years, the capital of Louisiana, by the way. And of course, on another station, I did middays for a short time. Then I got into internet radio after my official radio career came to an end. And then, of course, was a radio talk show host on the internet, several internet stations, very small ones, but it was a lot of fun. And, of course, I'm also a small business owner, so I hope that answered your question, Adam. Next question comes from Wes, who messaged to me via the Facebook page, which you can do, by the way. You can always leave comments or message me on Facebook, Twitter, or over at the YouTube channel. This is what he wants to know. A lot of other YouTubers have been posting leaks and other things like the character skins, which turns out to be BS. Why don't you? Well, thanks for the question, Wes. And the reason why I don't jump on every single leak that goes roaming throughout the internets is because I do my research on each leak that comes up, and 9 times out of 10, there's nothing to back up the claim. It either turns out to be something that was photoshopped, a hoax, or like with the character skins a few days ago that some YouTubers are now eating crow over. I kind of had a feeling that it was not going to be. It was the collector's edition information from over a year ago for Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online when they came out, back in September, October 2013. I instantly knew what they were talking about. And also the idea of you being able to be Nico Bellic or CJ or any of the other characters from previous Grand Theft Auto games in Grand Theft Auto Online just sounded really, really stupid, because you'd have a whole bunch of Nikos, a whole bunch of CJs, a whole bunch of Gay Tonys, a whole bunch of other characters from previous installments, and I just don't like that idea at all. So I found that to be a little ridiculous. But you know what? We're only human. We all make mistakes. And I know I could easily grow my channel by leaps and bounds if I posted money glitches and all those other shady tricks and tactics that other YouTubers have used over the years to gain a ton of subscribers and viewers. I'm not about that. Look, I want to get more viewers. I want more subscribers. Most YouTubers do, especially when you're working every day putting out content 7 days a week like I do. I hope that one day I do have 1,000+ subscribers, or 100,000 if I'm lucky. There are just some things that I am not willing to do. Now, every now and then I will post a leak if I find credible information. Code found by reliable leakers such as ECB2, FunNW2, Lazy Gamer, Steve Hacker, and a few others out there that have a very good credibility and reputation in the Grand Theft Auto community. So yes, I will use information that they have and obviously give them credit whenever I do a leak episode or a rumor episode, but I'm not going to go on simply a Photoshop or something that I know basically isn't legit or already included in the game previously. Case in point, one of my subscribers, I'm not going to single anybody out, sent me a photo of what they thought was a brand new shotgun. I instantly knew, because I bought the limited edition Grand Theft Auto 5 game a year ago when it came out in September 2013, that this gun was in fact the bullpup shotgun, which is, by the way, a very crappy shotgun. So I was able to say, no, this isn't a new weapon that's coming out, this is not a leak. It's just a bullpup shotgun, and it sucks. The advanced shotgun is much better. Anyways, I hope that answers your question, Wes. Moving on to the final question, coming from Zane. He wants to know, why am I so awesome? Well, first off, thank you, Zane. I hope you're not being sarcastic. Hopefully you're being sincere. I think you are. Anyways, why am I so awesome? Well, I don't really think I'm awesome. I'm just an average guy. I have my own set of morals from my own life experiences, my own views and opinions on the world, and I accept the fact that I've made mistakes, that I'm not all that my shit doesn't smell like roses, and I just do the best I can. And I'm always honest with people. I always try to interact with my viewers, my subscribers, and my fans via the comments section, or whenever you message me, or whenever we're online together doing a Grand Theft Auto Online Xbox party on weekends. I'm just trying to be real. I'm trying to be me, and this is who I am. I really do enjoy gaming. I've had so all my life, ever since I was playing on the Intellivision, the original Nintendo Entertainment System, the Game Boy, Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, PlayStation 2, the original Xbox, of course the Xbox 360, now the PlayStation 4, and of course I'll probably also get the Xbox One. Not to mention all the PC games I've played over the years, and all the damn games that I have on my iPhone. I'm a gaming freak, and all the games that I've played and I've done in series like Grand Theft Auto Online, Skyrim, Diablo, Shadow of Mordor, I love playing these games. And while I wish I had more views for some of these episodes that I've been posting lately, you know what? That's not going to stop me from enjoying those games nonetheless. And I'm going to continue to post those episodes until something else comes up. Maybe in November I will probably move on to focusing on the next gen version of Grand Theft Auto 5 and of course Grand Theft Auto Online. So I don't know if I answered your question about whether or not I'm awesome. I guess that's for you, my viewers, my subscribers, and my friends to decide. Hopefully you guys think I am, and if you do, well, you guys are awesome as well. And that'll just about do it with Q&A 4.0. Oh, wait a minute, one more question. Hey, this one comes from me, and it's for you. That's right, you. What is your favorite Halloween costume or memory? Let me know below in the comment section. I would love to know what your favorite Halloween memory is if you're into Halloween, or what your favorite costume of all time is. And here's a few of mine over the years. See, face reveal. And I didn't even have to get 100,000 subscribers either. Most of them I'm wearing masks. Of course, the first one on the top left was back in 2005, I believe. We were at a New Orleans Saints game. They were playing in Baton Rouge at Tiger Stadium. This was after Katrina devastated New Orleans, and I was in radio at the time in Baton Rouge. These were some of my friends, some of my co-workers. We decided to dress up as the presidents during the Saints game, and there I am with my George W. mask. I'm a very short guy, by the way. And of course, my V for Vendetta mask, me dressed up as a Jedi with one of those sweet, expensive lightsabers, about, what, $200. I still got it in a box somewhere in my closet. And of course, my favorite costume, which I've worn several times over the years, Freddy Krueger. Easily one of my favorite horror villains of all time. And there you go, Q&A 4.0. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, and be sure and check out my channel for daily content 7 days a week. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, because it really does help my gaming channel go. Nearly at 250 now. Hopefully I'll get to 250,000 by next week. I wish. I also got a Facebook page for you to like and a Twitter for you to follow, both linked in the description section. Have a great weekend, and as always, thanks for watching.